Hi everyone, I am Ardra and I am dealing with the topic Assistive Technology for Sensory Impairment. And in this topic, let's deal with the introduction. Sensory impairment, which means like the partial or complete loss of one or more senses, which means like it is either the loss, it is like either partial or the complete loss of senses. It might be either vision or hearing or other speech and communicative difficulties. So what assistive technology does, this includes certain devices, softwares and tools that help the people with disability to perform daily activities independently and improve the quality of life. Which means these technologies which assist the people with disability in order to perform the activities using devices, softwares and tools. Now let's deal with what are the types of sensory impairment. It may be either visual impairment or hearing impairment. Visual impairment, which includes blindness, low vision, color blindness, etc. And also the challenges which is like they can't read the printed text, or they face challenges in mobility and other navigation, or using the devices around us, identifying the objects around us. These are the challenges of the people with visual impairment. And the people with hearing impairment, either partial hearing loss or deafness or other challenges like communication, understanding the speech, or like learning through audio, other interaction with the society. These are like the challenges for the hearing impairment people. Now let's deal with what are the technologies which help us for the overcoming these kind of issues. First one is assistive technology for visual impairment. First one is screen readers. These are the softwares which convert text into speech. So these softwares has a capacity to convert the text into speech. JAWS, NVDA, which are the examples of this. For the visual impaired people, rather than facing the difficulty in the text, they can either read the text aloud or helps in browsing the internet. So the text will be allowed, reads the text in a loud way so they can hear it. Then Brainly technology, it is actually the electronic device that converts the digital text into Brainly, and this Brainly printer like prints this, and it will be helpful for the people who faces visual impairment. So it will be the printed documents in a Brainly form, so which helps the impaired people to read it than the digital text. It helps in like the people in education field, rather than reading the textbook, converting into the Brainly display. It helps the students to improve the literacy rate as well as supports education. And magnification devices, it is used by people with low vision. For example, digital magnifiers, zoom applications, and the features like it enlarges text and images, adjustable brightness and contrast. So the people with low vision need much bigger magnified sentences or zoom kind of devices. So these magnification devices helps for that. And the technologies for hearing impairment people. So electronic devices, what this kind of technology do, they'll amplify the sound, so which improve the hearing ability and helps in better communication. First thing is cochlear implants, devices which is surgically implanted to the people with severe hearing loss. People with severe hearing loss, which implant this surgically, which this has a capacity to convert the sound into electrical signals, and this stimulates the auditory nerve, so hence they can hear. And next thing is speech to text technology, which means like when we are speaking, the spoken language is converted into the written text. For example, live captioning apps and other automatic subtitle apps and all other examples for this. So these can convert the real-time spoken language into the written text. So in online classes and other television programs, meetings and all, these are helpful. And next is sign language technology. It is actually the sign language learning apps are there for better communication for the deaf people and the people who have disabilities in hearing. We can use the sign language technology. So this helps in the better communication, and also in education field also it helps in proper educational support and proper communication for the people. So it will be hard for the people who can't speak or hear, so the sign language helps them to communicate with the society. And other modern innovations are artificial intelligence, so AI based tools which helps in recognizing the objects and which has capacity to convert images into speech and generate live captions are other helpful thing. And also other like wearable devices like smart glasses, smart watches with vibration alerts and all, and this helps in the real time assistance, and also it won't cause much dependence on each other. So these are the main technologies that we have dealt with. Now we can deal with the advantages of this assistive technology. This mainly promotes the independence, which means they can do their own functions and activities by their own. And also it improves the communication of the people, and it enhances the education, employment opportunities, etc. And other like societal participation, societal communication is further increased, and it also improves the confidence and quality. Then what are the limitations? In limitations, it causes the high cost for such technology, certain technologies which cause high cost and all, and proper training is needed for the usage of these technologies, and it is not purely accessible to all, so it has limited accessibility in rural areas, and for maintaining this is also an issue. So these are the limitations. So we dealt with what all, like it's like we deal with introduction about sensory impairment, its type, and other examples for assistive technologies like screen reader, braille, magnification device, and hearing impairment. We deal with cochlear implants, speech to text technology, sign language technology, and other artificial intelligence technologies, and their advantages and limitations. And that's all my topic. Thank you.